So I got in my Porsche the other day and I noticed something else broke. So when I started up, I noticed the AC wasn't really working. So let's see. So turn up the dial and it's not really blowing anything out of there. So I wasn't sure exactly what happened. So I had to fix this because it was getting warm out. First thing I did was open the passenger door, and below the glove box is the panel here. It's a screw, star-shaped bit. I believe it's a T20. Take that off, unplug this light, unplug this 12-volt plug, and then pull this panel out. And we'll set that aside. We'll take this side panel off. We'll just pull it off. For this project, removing the glove box is optional. And we'll take this lower screw out. Okay, up above, we'll take the other two screws that will hold in this vent in place. That vent doesn't want to come out, so see, there's a little clip that needs to be used. So I have these tools here. I'm going to end up using these screwdriver picks. We'll end up inserting it. It looks like we need another one for the top, so we'll put one in the top. Then we're actually going to push them further in, and that vent just pulls right out. Now there's a plug that has to be unplugged. Unplug that, set it aside. Okay, and we're going to pull this panel off. Just pull it, wiggle it out, and it comes right off. Then we're going to use a T20 screwdriver. We'll take these screws out. Then we'll move to the lower part of the dash. There's this little vent pipe that we have to pull off. Pull that off. And we have to unclip this little piece here. Just pull the tab off. You don't want to take the whole piece out, so we'll put that back in, and we'll set that aside. Now underneath the dash, there's some hidden screws. So we're going to end up taking those out. Got that one, got another one over here, and we'll unscrew it. And then the dash will come out. We have to unplug this wire on the side. And then we have to unplug the light. And there's also a AC hose that we have to unplug right there. And finish by unplugging that. Then we can pull the glove box out. And then look at that. There's your fan. So I also bought this, I believe it's called a resistor. Now I wasn't sure if I was going to need this part, but I always heard that if you replace the fan, you should replace the resistor at the same time. So that's what the part looks like. And I'm looking underneath the dash to see where this part possibly could go. I'm not seeing it. But then I look at the blower fan. It's right there. So I didn't need to buy extra one. Okay, so we'll unplug this clip. And we'll grab a 7/32 socket. And we'll undo these bolts. There's a few of them hidden. Now you probably could get to this without taking the glove box out, but I wanted to make sure that I showed everyone what I was working on. So we're going to take all these screws out. Some are very hard to get to. Let's see, and once we get that out, we can take this, oh, there's one more bolt in there. Take it out, and then we can pull this little panel off. Nope, one more screw. Okay, pull that panel off. we can slide the fan down. And there's the old fan, it's rusted in the middle, and that resistor looks pretty dirty. So that's probably why it's not working. New one looks a lot better. So we'll take in and install it. Now there's this little clip on the side. I wasn't sure if that's supposed to be there, but I noticed on the old one, so I'm going to leave it on
that
there.
Price stays.
And we'll just slide the blower fan up. And then once we have it in place, we'll quickly reinstall it. Put in all these bolts again. Once you get them all in place, then we'll put the panel back on. Pop that in, put some more screws in. And then plug it in. Then we'll work on putting the glove box back in place, plug in the light, plug in the AC hose, plug in the other plug, and then put it in place and screw it in. Now from the bottom, put those screws in. Then we'll put the screw in the side, put this front trim piece on, and put the vent back in place. We'll plug it in, put it in place, and put the screws in. Put the side panel back on, and now on the bottom, put this little AC vent line back in place. And put the bottom panel back on. Plug in the light, plug in the 12 volt outlet, and push it up there and put the last screw back in. And then we'll turn it on and test it out. And there we go. It's working great. You can hear it. It's blowing cold air. My AC works again. Well, that is outstanding. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you learned something new, think about subscribing to my YouTube channel. Keep you up to date on all my future videos and leave a comment on what you liked and what you didn't like. Thanks again for watching.